What's up? This is your boy Lucky Loco coming at you with a little bit of sobriety talk, right? Not everybody likes to talk about the wet blanket in the room, the party pooper, or whatever, okay? And I appreciate all the people that haven't reached out to me that were my old drinking partners. Because who wants to hang around with somebody that's a lame, wet blanket? But let's talk about sobriety. So, for the past, ever since I was like maybe 12 years old, I learned to cope with day's life with alcohol, beer, coolers, whiskey, vodka. Ever since growing up, I dealt with my emotions, whether happy, sad, or just in the mood with the alcoholism. So alcoholism has really taken a toll on my life, and it has really ruined relationships, lost jobs, but everybody else had a problem. Everybody else had a problem that I would get drunk and go fight somebody, or fight somebody at the party, or go to a house party and act up and end up getting jumped, or, everybody else had a problem with that. But it wasn't the loudmouth, drunk asshole. It was me. I mean, it wasn't me. I was drunk, dude. Understand? I was drunk. Excuse after excuse and lies after lies. I told myself that it was everybody else's problem, not mine. So alcoholism to me is something that wasn't built for my people. The stereotypes of the drunk engine and all this other stuff. It's a sad face, a sad label to wear, but it is what it is. I mean, it's sure there's a lot of people that do drink, but there's also other nationalities. So let me go ahead and break it down. There's a lot of people that do enjoy alcohol and consume alcohol at a crazy rate to where it's a functioning alcoholic. There's all kinds of different stuff, bro. But I just want to explain to you guys why sobriety means so much to me, because alcoholism has led to little jail stints, little broken fights, hurt feelings, and as you guys know, I've turned my life around, and I can't continue to act like I'm a good person when I get drunk and I'm a totally different person. And most alcoholics will know what I'm talking about, because with the alcoholism, it is something that just the thought of it, it really, really torn my life apart. And torn apart relationships, torn apart trust, to a stint to where I was almost homeless again. And I was homeless at times before I had my son, to where I was just like, man, everybody else has a problem with it, just not me. I'm not the fucking problem. But it turns out your boy Lucky Local was a problem, and I had a huge problem that was on my shoulders. And alcoholism is, from the studies I've heard, is worse than heroin, worse than all these other drugs. And I took the step over 2 years ago to say no more. I got kids, I got a family, I got a business, and whether you like to admit it or not, I am the face of a business, a face of a franchise. I am the face of a nation, of people. I'm representing the Oyate. I'm representing the people of my nation, the circle of the nations. Now, the last thing you need to see is me getting drunk and doing lives and, just trying to live life, getting into a car accident, DUI, and kill somebody, end up in jail. You don't want to see, and a lot of these people that are Native American know what I'm talking about, because we all went through the trauma of abuse, of neglect, because people chose alcohol and drugs over a caring, loving child that needed guidance, and I am one of them. And so the cycle of the people, of the actions of my family, are not going to be repeated through me. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to show my kids, and I tease them. I'm like, hey, I'm going to go get drunk. And they're like, oh, what? So you can go fight again? So you can, and they see it. They know I'm not a good person when I'm drunk. So what I decided to do was put down the bottle, put down any type of form, cut people off. And people haven't really taken offense to it. And I haven't taken offense that nobody's reached out to me, because who wants to hang around somebody that doesn't drink? I mean, what's the point of it? We're not drinking buddies no more. We're not staying up for 4 or 5 days drinking, having that we think's having a good time when we're fucking drinking ourselves to death, And it goes into another thing too, is what I'm going to talk about. The alcoholism I've lost family members. I've lost my little sister recently over alcoholism. And there's been a lot of kids on the reservation passing away from a young age, around my sister's age, to where they just keep going and going and going and going until they're diminished. And that's what alcoholism does to you. It's worse than any addiction. It's something that I hold near and dear. And since I'm on the topic, I'm going to talk about losing my wife to an overdose. But I'll bring that up on a different spill. But right now, I just want to talk about my journey and what it's done for me. My health is back. I've lost. You guys seen the pictures that Boxer posted to me, and we're talking about, oh, looks like he ate his restaurant and all this, And it's true, I was fat. I'm not gonna knock it. Why you chose that picture, I have no clue. But since that picture, from 386 pounds, I'm down to 294. Still got about 50 more pounds to go, which really isn't too bad. And it's not, I got to make life-altering changes in my life. Not just alcohol, just the consumption of anything else that becomes addicting after you quit your drug of choice. There's other things that come into play, video games, whatever. But if you're dealing with alcoholism, I just want to let you know you're not alone. You're bound to relapse. I'm bound to relapse. I never know what's going to happen tomorrow, but all I'm going to focus on is on today. I'm not worried about yesterday or a couple of years ago. I'm just worried about today, the here and now. As long as I stay sober, as long as I'm clean, people can say whatever they want about me, and I can't drink like anybody else. I'm not a normal drinker. Put a 30-pack in front of me, that sucker will be gone, and I'll go grab about 3 more. That's how much alcohol your boy used to drink. I drink every single day. I swear, I was going through about maybe 2 30-packs and about 3/5 of Fireball. And still hustling, and still driving, and still being able to function. And it's a sick thing that I used to do to myself. But anyways, salute. I appreciate you guys' support and knowing what sobriety means for me. I am the face of my business and my people. And to get rid of that stigma, gonna have to stay clean, gonna have to get a business going. And that's how I felt. I'm still on this journey. Now, I'm not better than nobody. I'm just focused on today. If I can do it, you can do it as well. And you're not too far long gone. Hopefully you turn your life around before the alcoholism takes you as well. Much love and respect from your boy Lucky Loco.